Hey everyone, it's Miriam Ortiz y Pino here, and we're just trying a different way because my software is not really working today. And I wanted to talk to you about taking time off for productivity because last week I took a little bit of time off because I woke up just not in the mood. So sometimes taking a mental health day or a little time off can really help boost your overall productivity. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that. And it all starts with feelings, your feelings about what is going on. It can be either feelings of, I'm just not into it, which was me last week. I just didn't want to work. It was one of those days where it was like, blah, I don't want to, I don't feel like it. And I work for myself, and so I don't have to. So there's all these feelings of not quite burnout, but not feeling great and having enough awareness to realize that I could get away with not working for a day if I needed to, and hopefully it would make things easier and more productive the rest of the week if I honored that feeling of I'm just not into it today. Alternatively, sometimes we feel too much. There is a lot of pressure on ourselves, especially when we are solopreneurs and working for ourselves. And there can be so many things coming at us, and that can be a lot of stress. And so sometimes we're just feeling too many feelings. And that's okay to take a little bit of time off when that happens as well, to just reset, because our brains need time. Turns out to be really efficient, our brains need enough time to incorporate and integrate the new things that we learn and the new information we're provided. And so we want to honor that fact that we need a little bit of time off every day, or if after a particularly hectic bit of time you need to take a little bit of extra time, a few extra hours off, go for a hike or rest or take an extra nap, whatever that is for you, make sure you honor the fact that you're going to need a little bit of integration time sometimes. You also need some time, some downtime if you are creative and if you are trying to troubleshoot something, problem solve, or be super creative in creating new content or a course or program or whatever that is. We need percolation time as well. And that's when our subconscious starts making the patterns and the connections and all the various things that go into creativity. What's the new idea? We need to percolate sometimes, and that happens when we're at rest, not when we're fighting through. So by honoring a little bit of time in between projects, or at the end of the day, every day, and getting good night's sleep and taking really good care of yourself, your mind, and your body, you will be able to be productive at a high level for a lot longer period of time. So make sure you have a little bit of time and you're aware that you need it for your brain to work right. Also, that the other thing that really helps this is having systems in place. So, I'm big on systems and creating systems for your business. There's 5 essential business systems that can be really helpful. Or if it's for your household, you want to make sure you have enough system set up in terms of the chores and the maintaining the household so that you have enough freedom or feeling of freedom that you can take off a little bit of time when you need it for reals. When you're feeling the feelings, feel the feelings and know that things won't fall through the cracks because you have a system in place that will pick up the slack. Whether it's a delegation, an automation, or knowing that your time blocks can constrict and or expand as needed when circumstances change on you. And you can always be assured that what needs doing gets done because you have a system in place to make sure. Also, having a system in place allows you to get back to work a little bit quicker. Turns out many people take up to 21 minutes to change focus for every single interruption they experience. So for me, I usually take either a morning off or the whole day, depending on where I'm at with my mental health or integration and percolation time. And so I can just restart the next day or after lunch and know that I need a little transition time and take that. So that usually looks like reviewing the calendar, seeing where I left off, making sure I reorient myself to the work that's being done. And sometimes it can be, that same transition time, just coming back from a nap one afternoon, You may need just a few minutes of reviewing your calendar again or your to-do list, or just, take a few minutes to ease back into work and then go into the bigger creative, full focus times of work. And hopefully you'll be back in the flow because you've felt your feelings and gotten them out of the way. And now you can really use the results of that resetting of your brain. If you want more free resources on some of these topics and other ways to be productive or declutter your life, go to morethanorganized.net and see all the free resources, blog posts, and courses there on the site. In the meantime, have a delightful day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.